One of the most interesting speculations to come out of Magical Mystery Cure is the story of Star Swirl the Bearded. I've read numerous awesome theories about what Star Swirl was trying to accomplish with his spell, and I'm linking a few of them in the description. However, more than the spell itself, what's really interesting is what Star Swirl's failure tells us about his and Celestia's history. Magical Mystery Cure makes it obvious that Celestia was training Twilight all of this time so that she could eventually become her successor. Looking back through the series, it all makes sense, and if you don't believe it was intended that way from the start, check out the interview with Lauren Faust on the new Brony documentary interview release, in which she explicitly states that Twilight's destiny was always meant to be the succession of the throne. I've always felt that Twilight had the raw power to potentially be the most powerful magic user in the world, but now I'm thinking that Twilight probably already is the most powerful magic user in the world. Magic is her talent, and she's one of a kind in this regard. She has the raw ability to do everything in the domain of magic, just so long as she figures out how. The last unicorn to be this powerful was the legendary Star Swirl the Bearded. I think it's likely that Star Swirl and Twilight are on equal grounds in terms of raw power, and that both of them had the same ambition, to learn new things to do with their magic. Princess Celestia must have wanted Star Swirl to be her successor, but Star Swirl never learned the magic that he needed to become an Alicorn, the magic of friendship. Star Swirl was most likely similar to Twilight circa episode 1. He spent all his time studying, never made any friends, never harnessed the elements of harmony, and never learned how to use his magic in the only way that actually matters, the support of friends. And if you think of it in terms of what it would take to make a good ruler, it makes perfect sense. A good princess shouldn't be introverted, but understanding and able to help others. Twilight has learned a lot about leadership and togetherness in the course of her journey, and in Magical Mystery Cure, she showed that she understood her friends and the magic of friendship well enough to save their destinies. Celestia set Twilight on this path because of the failure of Star Swirl. She was lucky to take in Twilight at such a young age, that Twilight could grow up respecting and following her so faithfully that she could set Twilight on a path of her choosing. Yes, Celestia is every bit as manipulative and tricky as we always thought she was, and for the purpose of finding the perfect successor. What does this mean for the future of Twilight and Equestria? Season 4.
Mama, hold on to me, Galaxy.